All right. Again, I'm Derrick Lebryk with Country Financial. This is my family. That's my wife, Laura, with my daughter. We've been married for 5 years again. My wife is a teacher at O'Fallon High School. She's been there for a year now. She teaches chemistry. So yeah, I know. She comes home and starts talking about chemistry, and I'm like, but I have to listen. She is my wife. That's my daughter, Emma, down below. Again, 18 months old, and it's our first and only child so far, and she rules daddy. So basically, whatever she says goes, pretty much. More to my family. I got my dad and Joe Lebryk, or my dad and Deb Lebryk, my father and stepmom. They own Roseberry Farms. That's a picture of after the Cubs won the World Series about a week ago. We were celebrating pretty good. It was one of the best days of my life. And then my mom, Donna Sims, she actually is a VP at Avon locally too. So again, I bring that up too because those are obviously I brought him today. My mom down the future. Again, this is something that kind of mixed well with B and I down the road. Both those businesses. Well, my identity. I've been in this area for almost 30 years now. I was born in Detroit, lived in Chicago for a little bit, but for the most part, I've been in this area for 30 years. I went to Wolf Branch, went to Belleville East, got my BA of political science at SIUE. I bring this up because I'm very rooted in this area. I'm a big fan of this area. I know a lot of people. And again, like I said before, it's a main reason why my business has grown so well so far, just because I know a lot of people, and thankfully I haven't pissed too many people off. Again, why does this matter? My strong and varied community relationships have helped me grow my business. Hopefully I can bring this strength to our chapter with me being growth coordinator as well. And again, having these rooted, seeds in this area has definitely helped me with my, networking professionally around the area too. Well, my business, again, I specialize in home and auto insurance. Basically, my mission statement, too many times I meet with people and they have no clue what they have for coverages. Basically my insurance agent told me what to take, and at the time of a claim, a lot of times they don't even know if they can file a claim because they don't know if it's covered or not. So when I first meet with a client, I try to educate them with the coverages they have, what the coverages that are available, and then I let them pick and choose what they want and what they don't want. Take for instance, earthquake coverage, and I'm not going to get into detail with coverages and bore the hell out of you guys, but earthquake coverage. Some people think that, this area is going to eventually have an earthquake. Some people don't. I let them pick and choose if they want the coverage or not. Some agents just throw it on there and say, this is what it is, extra $400 a year, and you're going to pay for it. Well, I give them the option, to have an educated guess, and they choose. Why me? Well, I really do care about my clients. I'll get down the road and I'll tell a little bit more about this, but originally I started my career kind of for selfish reasons because I knew a lot about the business. I knew a lot about the area, but the more I do this job, the more I get to see stories, meet with people, and I really do start to care about my clients and want them to, the best for them. And again, I'm here for my clients. When it comes to appointments, I do night appointments, I do morning appointments, I do weekend appointments at their house, at my office. Some insurance agents, they really, I have my structured schedule from 11 to 2 at my office, and if you don't want to be there, then so be it. So I really try to structure my schedule around my clients. Also, when you pick me, you actually get my assistant, Diane. She's been with the country for over 25 years. She's kind of the brains behind the business. I love her to death, and she's actually helps me out. This is my 4th year in the business, but again, with her being 25 years, she knows a lot of stuff, and I learn a lot from her. She's a great asset to my business. Why Country Financial? Well, we're based out of Bloomington, Illinois, so we're rooted in Illinois. Currently we're the 3rd largest insurer in Illinois. We've been in business for over 91 years, and we're A+ rated. So I bring up the A+ rated because there's not a lot of insurance companies, be it either financial institutions or insurance companies, that are A+ rated. So you can know that whatever premiums you give to our company, we're not going to hopefully go out of business the next year. Being A+ rated is very tough to be in this industry. Again, with Country, we're local. Too many times in this, with insurance businesses now, people are trying to get customer service claims more centralized away from the actual local community. My office, again, it's in O'Fallon. Our claims department with Country, it's located in Belleville, sort of across from Eckards here in Belleville. So again, we try to focus as a company to stay local still instead of shifting people off to Bloomington or some 1-800 number, in Japan. What can you listen for in the referrals? I'm buying a new home. I've brought this up many times before. Country, when it comes to their discounts, we don't have 20, 30 different discounts. We have mainly 5 or 6. But those 5 or 6 are a higher percentage of discount. So, we don't have a military discount, which I wish we did. But, we do have the auto and home discount, the multi-car discount, which is a higher percentage than most companies. So, we don't have the 18 to 20 different discounts, but if you have home and auto together, we're usually pretty competitive. My agent never calls me back. I hear that a lot, actually. And sadly, I hear that with some of my agents in the country as well, too. But I always call people back. I don't know how you can't run a business if you have a client calls and that day you don't call them back. I just think that's just being professional. But a lot of agents don't do it. My insurance company has raised my rates again. The one thing, again, I like to brag about my company is we usually don't raise rates a lot. When it comes to the company or the standard insurance companies, we every 4 or 5 years we try to look at our rates and not raise them. So, and I don't even know what I have. So again, going back to educating the clients, I try to again meet with them and let them know what they have. All right, why do I do this? Well, again, originally I started this. I entered this business because I know a lot of people and I had some knowledge of the industry. But shortly after I started, in my 3rd month, I kind of fell in love with my job because I saw what I could do to people and actually help them out. So in my 3rd month on the job, it's a nice story, but a little story to tell you why I love my job now. It's my 3rd month on the job, and I get a phone call about 6 o'clock. And I'm eating dinner with my mom, and the lady calls, and she's just crying hysterically. My house is on fire. Everything's gone. It's a single mom with 4 kids, and she's just freaking out. And this is my 3rd month on the job, and I'm like, calm down. Everything's fine. First of all, are you okay? Are your kids okay? She's like, yeah, everybody's out of the house. Everything's fine. I'm like, all right, don't worry about your stuff. Don't worry about your personal property. Don't worry about your home. We'll take care of that. Just as long as you're okay, that's fine. She's still freaking out. So I drove over there. I wanted to make sure she's okay. And I just saw the power of, this lady, she just bought her home the month before. Single mom, 4 kids, lost everything. And, I comforted her. I was telling her that we're going to replace everything. But again, it's not replaced yet. So the next day, this is when I kind of fell in love with my company. Next day, adjuster comes out, cuts her a check just like that to get her, to a hotel for the weekend. Ended up rebuilding her home the next couple of months. All her stuff was replaced. And, I would check on her occasionally, and she would just tear up with the joy she had with, the fact that she lost everything, but we were able to replace it, and it wasn't as bad as she thought. And that's kind of, again, I started for selfish reasons, but then I got to see the power of what my job could do to actually protect people's, property. So, but that's mainly about me, and that's my business. And any questions for me with the exciting world of insurance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What range? What areas? What county? What do you serve?
I do Illinois, Missouri. I actually now with my referrals, I actually just wrote a lady from Elmhurst, which is outside Chicago, last week. In Missouri, I've gone as west as Lake St. Louis. Mainly all of Missouri and Illinois. That's what I'm licensed in. So there's really, when it comes to now with the technology of the insurance business, I like to meet with people, head to head, but again, face to face. But again, if they're 100 miles away, it's pretty tough. So I can do everything over the phone or via online.
You stole my question.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
All right. Well, thank you very much.